Hello everyone, this is Myzzrym from Dota Talk, bringing you LGD Gaming versus E-Club MUFC in the Asia group stages. LGD Gaming versus MUFC, one of the most anticipated match, two of the powerhouse of this tournament, LGD Gaming from China, MUFC from Malaysia, and this is of course, LGD China. Remember, this is a tournament, the Asia. All the teams went through online qualifiers, online national qualifiers, so Asian Cyber Games as well as Alienware Arenas. And right now we have LGD with Xiaoai, Salar, Yao, DDC, and SC. And on the other hand, we have HY playing as a stand-in for MUFC, Ling, Sharky, and Ohai, and Net. And we have the bans already going on, so TA as well as Undying ban for LGD Gaming. And for MUFC, pretty much the very standard bans for the second team, the Magnus and the Batrider. Why I say standard for the second team, it's because both of those heroes are so strong that there's no way as a second team you want to allow the first team to get one of these heroes as a first pick. So LGD Gaming, the Undying ban and the TA is also pretty much standard. Remember, usually it's Undying ban +1, which is TA or Bounty Hunter or Darkseer. And this time it's going to be the TA who has been nerfed in this new version, the 6.77. Remember, they are playing on this new version. So Magnus have a shorter range on Skewer at lower levels. Batrider cannot attack when he's using the lasso, and also TA has increased mana cost on refraction, so it's not gonna be any of those heroes in the match anyway this time, so no need to talk about this. Nyx Assassin is gonna be the first pick for LGD Gaming. Nyx Assassin, which is one of the supports who have been coming in force since the 6.76 with his new rework on the spike carpets, which allows him pretty much to stun anyone who has well, damage over time, not really damage over time, I mean AoE damage. Basically you just have to be there, and just by virtue of being there you'll be able to stun them if they use a ultimate, not an ultimate, but just a spell, an AoE spell on the area you are. So heroes like Enigma are truly fucked by Nyx Assassin if they don't have a BKB, because if you have a Nyx Assassin like walking around with his team and you have the perfect black hole opportunity, but Nyx pops the carapace before that, you're just gonna stun yourself as soon as the black hole starts, so it's just going to cancel the ultimate. So the answer is going to be a Rubik Leshrac for MUFC, and it looks like MUFC already have picked their two supports straight away. So Rubik, a fairly standard support as well, being a very versatile support, his ultimate being one of the, well, most versatile spell ever, because you just steal the spell of his enemies. So if you have a big Tide Hunter, if you have a big Luna Eclipse for example, and Rubik steals it, it's going to hurt a lot the enemy team. Leshrac also one of the supports which is fairly commonly used because of his ability to stun, AoE stun, as well as push towers very quickly, and it's going to be a lone druid pick. So LGD Gaming going for the fairly standard LGD lineup, which is the Luna pick. And LGD Gaming, both the Chinese team and the international team, we have seen them use Luna again and again. Remember the DHT challenge tournament, basically when it was the 1v1 against the, oh, not the 1v1, I mean the grand finals between LGD China and LGD International. Every time one would pick Luna or the other one would pick her. But Luna was never ever left alone. Or she was banned, maybe. I don't really remember well. But I do remember Luna being picked a lot by those teams. Nightstalker also one of these aggressive heroes who combo pretty well with Nyx Assassin. Remember that Nyx Assassin is being played as support. That means he's not going to get a huge level 6 very soon. And that also means that, well, he still gets the burst damage, but he is going to come with this burst damage a bit later. So Nightstalker with the Nyx Assassin, two very good gankers. Nightstalker usually needs one more hero that that goes with him, because as a solo hunter he can kill people, but it's a bit slow. He has the void and then he has only right clicks, so he doesn't have an ability to just like nuke down a person very quickly like Alina with a Laguna Blade followed by 2 stun. Nightstalker has pretty much to use the void, hit the target quite a few times while chasing him, and then use another void, and usually the target goes down by that time, but there might be time enough for TP to, well, basically save the target and maybe even counter gank the Nightstalker. So with the Nyx Assassin following the Nightstalker and basically working in tandem with this hero is going to make the ability of Nyserker, the burst coming from this gank, way more potent, and that means less time for enemies to react with TP scrolls. So now we see the ban coming from LGD is going to be a Sven ban. Sven, one of the big carries of the new versions. Sven with his huge cleave damage, and he's got strength and his Warcry, which is totally stupid right now, giving 16 armor to everyone around him. We have the Panda Brewmaster band. So Panda, a very strong teamfight hero, similar to a Tide. He controls the teamfight very well. And then we have a this is a Beastmaster band. So Beastmaster, a hero that has a powerful single target lockdown that goes through BKB. So heroes like Luna, who aren't really tanky, they rely on just dishing out the damage and staying alive with just a BKB. So if you take away the BKB of Luna, she has pretty much no other survivability items. She goes for the Manta style, which gives her a bit more survivability. But apart from that, usually Luna is not a very tanky hero. So the Beastmaster's band, and that is a lot of lockdown, which is thrown out of the window, and also a good counter to BKB. And on the other side, we have, of course, the Keeper of the Light band, because Keeper of the Light Nyx is one of the most annoying lane ever. Nyx Assassin can take away your mana with the mana burn, but it costs him a lot of mana. And Nyx Assassin, when he's a support, he doesn't get a huge amount of items. So Keeper of the Light is going to be able to supplant the basically he will feed the Nyx Assassin a lot of money, a lot of gold. No. Oh, goddammit, brain. Sorry about this. Will be able to feed him a lot of mana, which is Chakra Magic, and that will just fill the gap that Nyx Assassin has when he's played as support, which is the lack of mana. Darkseer's band, and Darkseer, I'm quite surprised that he goes through the second phase of, first phase of picking without getting picked. Darkseer, as I said earlier, is still a very annoying hero, but apparently, well, this time LGD and MUFC both decide to go not for Darkseer, but for other heroes. And we have the Twin-Headed Dragon band as well. Twin-Headed Dragon, one of the most played support of the 6.76, and right now he is going to be thrown out in favor of a Shadow Demon. So is that going to be a solo mid Leshrac? Is that going to be a solo mid Rubik? We do not know yet, and that is also Shadow Demon, one of the support that has been coming back on the scene lately. I mean, Shadow Demon, if we take a look at his history in the competitive gaming of Dota 2, he appeared, I think, in May, and in May, June, in May and June, I think, no one was picking Shadow Demon. Then, when July hit, he was picked like in 80% of the game. In 80% of the game, he would be picked or banned, and there was Shadow Demon, Leshrac all over the place. It was always Shadow Demon, Leshrac, Shadow Demon with this Exhort Invoker, Shadow Demon with pretty much anything. And right now, after that, in September, in October, in November, Shadow Demon kind of fell out of favor to other heroes like Rubik, to other heroes like the recently Twin-Headed Dragon. But right now, in December, Eastern European teams have been playing Shadow Demon a lot, and I personally think about Virtus Pro and NS playing a wonderful Shadow Demon, and this time it's going to be Shadow Demon Nature Prophet. On the other hand, it's going to be Lina and Windrunner. So we have our tri-lane, and the LGD Gaming side is fairly standard. I mean, as the lineup goes, it's Windrunner on the off lane, Nyserker in the mid lane, Luna, Nyx, and Lina on the off lane. Fairly common build from LGD. And for MUFC, I must say that I'm a bit more surprised about those picks, because it's less oriented to the late game. I mean, Lone Druid can definitely carry, but Lone Druid is usually a carry that hits max potential around the mid game very quickly with a fast Radiance, or going for straight damage items like the Mjolnir, the Maelstrom, and the Acid Cuirass. But in the very late game, his bear is not that tanky. He doesn't have so much armor, and he goes down way quicker than, well, what you would expect. So in the late game, Luna can dish out really a good amount of damage. So let's see if the MUFC decides to go for a very early push, and they have the power to do so with the Nature Prophet, with the Leshrac, and, well, with the Lone Druid as well. So we have Net on Shadow Demon, Ling on Rubik, HY on the Lone Druid, we have Ohai on Ohio on the Leshrac, and we have Sharky on the Nature's Prophet. On the other side, we have Yao on the Windrunner, we have Xiaowite on the Nyserker, we have SC on Lina, DDC on Nyx Assassin, and Styler with his carry Luna. So far, it looks like Ling as well as Net are heading up to the top lane. And we have Ohai. So Ohai is going to be solo middle with this Leshrac. We see that he's going to rush for a bottle. 3 tango, 3 branches. And what about Sharky? Sharky, it looks like, well, Sharky might be going for the bottom lane. And HYHY might be just jungling. Well, we'll have to see about this. Or, no, what am I saying? He's going to safe lane right now. So he's going to have a huge amount of farm. And he will be able to farm a lot and, you know, get this fast Radiance if that's what he wants. I'm not really sure. Windrunner going for 1 tango and 2 branches. So I wonder if she's going to go for a rush bottle as well. The offlaner sometimes, well, not sometimes, fairly often goes for the bottle as well. We have the bear just standing here and not doing anything, which is fairly surprising. I mean, if they saw the bear, they could have just blocked him one here, and killed the bear. And this is 100 experience in the early, 100 gold, I mean, in the early levels. And also, it is going to be HYHY without bear for quite a long time. So, apparently, they are going to get some experience from the trance, so 6 experience, yay, hooray, this is always something. And in the middle lane, Ohai is here as well as Net, so Xiao is going to have a terrible time. The stun already landing, Knifesucker taking a lot of harassment, and he is going to have, as I said earlier, a terrible time. Yao is still around, in fact, and he's not heading for the top lane. HYHY is farming here. And on the bottom lane, we see the bear of HYHY, who is used by the Sharky to pull off the creeps, which is fairly you know, intelligent. I mean, HYHY being in the safe lane doesn't really need the bear to harass or do anything, so he lets Sharky get the control of the bear, and that way the bear can take away the creeps from here to the tower directly, so Sharky can lane fairly safely and get some experience. In the middle lane, Xiao just has to wait for the creeps to reach his tower because he knows that he cannot really do anything against this combo anyway. And well, Yao is actually jungling. Well, this is fairly surprising. So he decided to go for Power Shot level 1, and that allows him to deal a bit of damage to the creeps, and he will have the Xiao still taking some damage here, but it's gonna be okay. Yao is waiting for his bottle. He has 600 gold. Is he going to get this bottle? Yeah, he is now, and Knifesucker also has the bottle, so 2 bottles on the courier. If the courier gets sniped right now, this would be huge. So if Nature Prophet tried to snipe off the courier by TPing with the timing, well, he would die right after, but it would just deny 2 bottles for 3 minutes, and this would be absolutely huge, as I said earlier. Lina is gonna find Nature Prophet, and she's gonna steal the invisibility rune from him. DDC is going to wrap around, maybe trying to deal some damage to Sharky, but no, nothing will happen here. Sharky is under his tower. He's still gonna get mana burn because he's standing here. So now Sharky has no mana left to use teleportations. He's gonna pop a Clarity Potion on the top lane. HYHY still farming up, 14 creep kills, and what about Saddle? Saddle is at 11. We have in the middle lane Ohai at 12, and well, Xiao is definitely not having a good time with only 4 creep kills. Now Yao is going to get his pull contested. He's gonna get disrupted. Ohai wants to have his son. Oh, those illusions! Blocking up Yao, but Yao very smartly eats a tango here. And we have, I think, a TP? I heard, no, so it was only the trees. And, well, Net is going to be chased down by DDC. He is kind of stuck, and that is going to be the death of Net. Net trying to juke around the trees, not going to be able to do anything, and disrupting himself to, well, basically waste a bit of more seconds. But this is going to be first blood going the way of Lina. And on the middle lane, Xiao is now turning around, and he's level 4, while Leshrac's on level 3. He still has the disadvantage of being melee against a range, and also the fact that Leshrac has a lot of nuking potential to harass Xiaoite. But Xiaoite, now that he has the bottle, he's gonna be able to bottle crow all day long. And Ohai now, you know, you see that Xiaoite is just taking the harassment and not really paying mind to it. He's using the bottle now to you know, regen and use the void to get some creep kills, and then using your bottle again to get more mana for the creep kills, for the void, and healing back the harassment damage. We have HYHY. He decided to go for boots before Hand of Midas, if that was what he wanted to do. So apparently it looks like he's not going for a Hand of Midas rush, and that may be significating that he is looking for early game instead. because the Hand of Midas, of course, pays off very well the more time you have it. But if you're looking for early game attacks, early game, you know, push and everything, it's not going to be as useful. And oh, the combo actually lands, but Ohai decides to not follow up. Oh, he already used the Split Earth earlier, so he couldn't really follow up. Leshrac going for this Diabolic Edict as well, Split Earth combo. So this is not going to be a Lightning Storm, you know, long range harassment Leshrac. It's going to be a pushing Leshrac with the Diabolic Edict. And in the bottom lane, SC still pulling up the creeps. We have 28 creep kills on the Luna. We have 34 on HYHY, so HYHY is pulling up a bit ahead, but if we take a look at the gold graph, it's still pretty much even. Experience graph going the way of the Dire due to the fact that we have Sharky on this lane, and on the top lane, no one on the Radiant side. So a good amount of experience actually denied because no one is getting all the creeps here from HYHY. Now we see Windrunner, played by Yao, is going to head to the top lane now. She's level 3, so a bit harder to kill. Now we have the smoke gang coming in, but it was revealed, so I think that it's gonna be ended this way. Yep. DDC and Yao DDC and SC trying to just stay around this little edge, and Sharky going on Valsala going on Sharky may go down here. We have one Lucent Beam, and goodbye Sharky. Sharky still dealing a bit of damage, but Luna has the Tranquil Boots, so that means no worries whatsoever. Luna has the ability to heal up and just, you know, farm up, keep on farming. On the mid lane, we have MUFC Ohai is starting to deal the damage on the tower with the Diabolic Edict. He's gonna find a rune, or yeah, he may be finding a rune, but he has to wait a bit. So he's gonna use the bottle, and he's gonna pray for the rune to spawn on the top lane. He might get caught though. Yao is here as well. So no, the rune spots on the bottom lane is gonna be SC picking that up.
Dire's bottom tower
in the middle lane,
under attack.
Xiaoed is actually getting a lot of things done. I mean, he's level 6 now, and the night starts at 6 minutes, and this is what you want. You want at least level 6 on the Knife Circle by the 6 minute, and also you may want an Urn of Shadow, but well, Knife Circle doesn't have enough money for that. He decides to go for a bottle as well as well, not the bottle, but the magic one as well as Smoke of Deceit, so easier time ganking. And they're gonna go on Ohai. Nope. So Ohai is still standing far back behind his tower. He has Net here to save him from a stun combo from Lina. Lina has the Myzzrym going up now. And well, no more invisibility for USC. We have actually 5 heroes right here for the Dire, so the mid lane has to be careful. Net is here watching over the mid lane, and Nature Prophet decided that he can't really stand against Luna 1v1, so he's gonna go jungle with his level 4. It's fairly easy. He has already the Ring of Vecilius and the level 2 Entrenched, so he's gonna be able to farm the jungle fairly easily, no problem here. Ling is level 4, HYY is level 7, so he's going to be very hard to bring down. And what do we have otherwise? We have Sharky level 4, so he's not having that great of time, but it's okay. Leshrac level 5, Shadow Demon level 4. The Yao is level 3 still. He didn't get any experience since he got to the top lane. And SC is level 3 as well, so those supports not getting a whole lot. Nashturker is forced to basically jungle at that point because he can't find the kills. We have 2 lanes only to gank on, and those 2 are just next to their tower, so going on them might significating that you have to tower dive. Ooh, Net, you are out of position right now. And is he gonna get caught? He is gonna get caught. Xiaoed is not gonna go on this one. You have the TP from the Nature Prophet being cancelled. He sees that Nasuker doesn't want to follow up on his action, and this is pretty wise because well, Ohai was here, and the TP from Net could have Sharky could have happened. Remember that Net as a Shadow Demon is one of the best heroes to stale the gank, because the disruption puts the target during 2.5 seconds in phase shift form. Basically, you can't do any. Oh, and Yao is gonna get telekinesis. He's gonna get the stun actually misses, and SC stuns Net. We have TP coming from Sharky, and the TP away from Yao. Very, very fast reaction. Very well played. And we have now Nasuka taking the first tower already. Now HYHY is going to try to take the tower on his side as well. The bear going to delay the creep wave, and the tower is very likely to fall. Yao, I don't think he will get there in time. And there we go, 2 TPs, 1 getting cancelled immediately, and who is here? 2 TP cancelled, and this is a big investment. It is 2 TPs, which is 270 gold wasted, which is the equivalent of 1 smoke plus a observer set, plus they know now that 2 heroes are out of TP for 60 seconds due to the cooldown, and this is not going to look good. That means if SC is getting jumped on, there's very unlikely any support TP coming up. Yao is getting harassed down by the bear. Remember that the bear already has Secret Relic at 9 minutes in. HYHY is only 1,300 gold away from his Radiance. And remember what I said about Radiant, it's an item that is very good. The earlier you get it, the better it's gonna be, because it's gonna burn down the supports who are only level 4 at that point. But when you get into the late game, it's not gonna be as useful. Xiao is smoked. He is gonna go on Shrek. The Shrek is gonna get stunned. He's gonna get mana burn, and with the stun follow up from SC, he's gonna go down before Sharky can even TP in. Net was a bit too far to save his ally from the combo, and well, Xiao is going to find a haste rune, giving a bit of bottle charge to Nyx Assassin before that. So Nyx now has a bit more mana, and he's level 5. The kill really helping up here. Lina also almost level 6. It's gonna increase her burst by a lot. And we have TP coming back. It's gonna be Leshrac coming here. Leshrac is almost level 7. DDT has to be careful. He's gonna get sent in the air. The stun is gonna miss again. I must say that there's a bit of miscommunication between Ling and Ohai. Ling not pulling the target back to Ohai, and Ohai missing the stun. So bit of misplay here. 3-4-0 at that point, and the experience graph is even, the gold graph is even. It's only 200 gold, but remember about gold distribution. Right now it's all the gold on HYHY. HYHY farming so well. He almost has his Radiance up. He's in fact only 1,000 gold away from it, and Luna, she goes for a straight BKB, which is fairly intelligent considering that there's a lot of magical damage coming up from this lineup. So getting a fast BKB will nullify Rubik damage, it will nullify Leshrac's damage, and it will also prevent Shadow Demon from using the disruption on you. But Sharky, let's wait a bit. Sharky is gonna get absolutely, well, he melts down to the Lina's Laguna Blade. 1 Lucent Beam, 1 Void, and 1 Laguna Blade is way enough to nuke down the poor Nature Prophet, who is at this point level 6, so he has the ultimate if he needs it. And in the mid lane, let's see if something happens.
Dire's structures are fortified.
We see a push coming up from on this bottom tower, and looks like MUFC wants to defend it, so they are starting to wrap around. We have DDC going invisible using his ultimate, and he's looking for someone to hunt down, but very, very smartly Ling and Ohai standing with the group and not going one after the other, because well, being alone against a Nyx Assassin is pretty much asking to die. Nyx Assassin, his ultimate is not going to be useful here, and he has an Arcane Boots already, so Nyx Assassin right now as a support has his core items. This is pretty much all you need as a Nyx, and then he can just spam up the wards, and well, the LGD side is looking to push. So remember that with the Lunar Blessing, 38 more physical damage for everyone here, and it is a lot, so that means they can push very easily with the Luna when they are just five manning, so 5-man Dota, working fairly well with the Luna. And this is what LGD does best with Luna. They just group up and then they push down towers, as well as having the Luna for the late game in case the early game doesn't go so well. That's what the LG China interview. Well, the interview kind of just let us know that they picked Luna because she's good in the early, she's good in the early with Lucent Beam, she's good in mid game with the Lucent Beam Eclipse and the Lunar Blessing to push, and she's good in the late game to hold down against other carries. DDC is going to use his stun, and with the Lina wave, it's going to nuke down the entire creep wave. Sylar still farming up, he is still working towards his BKB, so now he can buy the Myzzrym Hammer if that's what he wants. Now the bear actually has Radiance, so you see that he's starting to just burn down the waves, while the Lone Druid is actually not here. So where is HYHY right now? HYHY is in the middle lane, and he doesn't really mind. He can push here and have the bear pushing another lane, forming another lane, should I say, because at that point, Luna doesn't have enough damage yet to deal to bring down the Spirit Bear. The Spirit Bear burning down SC and DDC. Remember that SC, DDC, and Yao are fairly, squishy right now. Lina already lost 30% HP. The Shackle's not gonna land, and the tower's gonna go down. Now DDC, Ling taking a lot of damage. Ling might go down. Oh, he is going to get disrupted, and SC will die to the burn. She got a and the ultimate coming from the Nature's Prophet, bouncing around, killing the Lina. We have Nasogre also getting caught here, and Nature's Prophet TPing aggressively. They want Sylar. Sylar is he cut down the tree, but not the right one, and he's gonna get brought down under his own tier 3 tower. Very aggressive play here. Ling might have gone a bit too far, and he's gonna go down once his ally retreat. And Ling going a bit too aggressively inside. Nyx Assassin even popping the ultimate right now to go back to the base. Yao trying to push the enemy away with the power shot, but the second tower already fell. And LGD here getting caught one after the other. This is not something that they want to happen. And Yao is going for the mechanism. He has it in 700 gold. We have Lina, who decided to get the Urn of Shadow, so a bit more HP. Sharky is also going for the mechanism. He's only 250 gold away from it, so he has it very, very soon. Lone Druid HYHY has the Radiant as well as 1.7k gold, so he might go for a very fast Acid Cuirass as well. Leshrac going for the point booster, so more HP, more mana, and for a casual cloak. I doubt that he's gonna rush the Aghanim Scepter. The casual point booster is also pretty good, as it gives a lot of mana and health for the cost that it has. So he might go for another items, just letting the point booster here and maybe converting it later to a, it could be a Bloodstone too, because Leshrac, if he's farmed, an early Bloodstone is gonna allow him to just spam his spells a lot, and also when he dies, it's gonna heal up his allies. Remember that Bloodstone, usually you don't see this item very often in competitive play, but it's something that we often forget is when the hero dies with Bloodstone, it heals the allies for around 400 HP, which is more than a mechanism, so it's still very, very huge. Of course, that doesn't mean you have to ramble in to die and heal your allies, but it's just that you don't have to forget this damage, and this bottom tower is very likely to fall. There's no one to defend it, and they know they can't really defend it at that point, so what are they going to do? They are going to play safe and trade towers with the MUFC side, but the problem is MUFC will get a tier 2 tower by the time the tier 1 tower falls for the Radiant side, if it even falls. So now we see tier 2 tower getting pushed down. The bear deals a lot of damage to this tower, and with the Warcry it's going to make it even easier. And that tower is going to fall. And the Dire Top's tower is even fortified, so they might even TP back to defend, or they are just, wasting LGD's time. LGD forced to TP back because, here comes the high ground push. The bear going first, and we have the bear is not on cooldown, so he can get resummoned if needed. DDC starting to get burned already. They want to bring down the Spirit Bear. Spirit Bear is going to go down in the end, so HYHY can resummon it if he wants to. Yao is looking for something, but there goes Darkness. And do they want to go in? That's the question. Do they want to fight outside the tower? I do not think they want to do that, because right now Sylar, DDC, and Yao already took a lot of damage from the burn and the spells flying around. Leshrac has finished the soul booster, so he's going for this Bloodstone. HYHY with the casual cloak as well, so reducing the damage coming from notably the Laguna Blade of Lina, which is one of the most dangerous spells here. And the Nature's Prophet has the mechanism. He summoned the Trance to be able to tank up the tower. But there's a lot of nuking potential AoE coming from Lina. Oh, very good shackle shot. I'm not even sure how that latched. DDC is going to get caught, but here comes the Luna ultimate, not dealing a whole lot of damage. In fact, it's bouncing a lot on the creeps. And now Ling also stole it, and he's returning the favor. Lina actually falls to this, and no, it was DDC falling down to this. Yao very, very low, and Xiaohe trying to get the bear. The bear is on cooldown right now, but the tower falls. Xiaohe is pushed back, and now Sylar's coming back in. HYHY is gonna get, the Laguna Blade getting dodged by the very well-timed disruption, and now HYHY is full on health. he is still able to fight. He has no bear though, and Ling and Net chasing around. They are dealing a lot of damage. We have Ohai still here. He bought back, I think, and he is looking for a kill. Xiaoid, very low on health. He will fall to the AoE damage. And now Ohai may be standing a bit too... Oh, the disruption once again delaying his death. And he is not even going to die. DDC, on the other hand, might not be so lucky. Here comes a TP from Sharky. 2 men to Sprout, and Sylar is going to fall. SC trying to run away as well. Yao also trying to run away. And, well, it looks terrible right now for LGD. Do they have buybacks? We have Nyx buying back. We already had... Oh, nice shackle, but no one to follow up with. And it's gonna be Rax already. 19 minutes into the game. DDC tries to snipe someone. He is going to get disrupted, so Ohai is going to be able to chain stun him. With the spike carapace, he deals a little bit of damage to Ohai, but Yao is about to die from the burn. Yao will burn down by the Radiance, and DDC almost dying to the Nature's Prophet ultimate. The second barrack is falling down, and now MUFC is just going to back off in this fight. 1 buyback from the Nashorker, 1 buyback from the Shrek, 1 buyback from DDC on this Nyx Assassin. I think even, yeah, we had a buyback from Sharky on the Nature Prophet and a buyback from Lina, so buybacks all around, but in the end MUFC still prevails and take down a set of racks. 20 minutes in, it's gonna hurt the Radiant side a lot, because with the racks down, 1, the lane is going to push all the time, and 2nd, the gold input coming from this lane is going to be way lower than the other lane. So even if you farm this lane, it's not going to be as lucrative as if you farm the middle lane, let's say. And Ohai now has the power traits completed with the Soul Ring and with the Cloak, so he's fairly tanky. We have Ling, who stole the Shackle Shot in this fight. He is going for the Force Staff, and he has it, in fact. He only needs the to buy the... Who is here? It is Sylar, but TP from Sharky from actually behind here, so he didn't go aggressively TPing in. We have Ling going to get found here by 4 of the Radiant heroes. They're wrapping around. They might look for a kill. DDC is going to get scouted. DDC, I'm not really sure you want to fight this. He is going to go in, stunning everyone, but here comes the fight. Xiaoid is running in. They are trying to bring down HY, but with the disruption, it is giving him a lot of time. The Trance taking a lot of damage from the Eclipse, and Xiaoid very low on health. SC is burning down. Yao is going to burn down as well, and MUFC getting 3 kills for the price of 2. We have Salar trying to run away. I'm not sure he will be able to. The stun is going to land. Luna is going to fall. And what is this? The disruption on HY. And the only one escaping with a sliver of health is Nice Darker. This only for the price of a not even a Lishrak, of a Rubik plus a Nature Prophet. It is going very, very bad for LGD. LGD kind of falling apart right now. They can't get to deal into the 5v5 matchup right now. If it's a team fight, it's a full-fledged team fight. We see that MUFC clearly has the advantage. The bear dealing too much AoE damage with Ohai as well. This is way too much AoE damage that you cannot dodge, because by just virtue of existing, the bear and Lashrak deal damage to the support. Yao, you see that he's almost half HP right now due to the bear flaming everyone with the Radiance aura. Well, flaming, this is not an English word. This is my French brain screwing up with me. Well, I should say burning down everyone with the Radiance. And Nasuker going for a BKB. Luna has completed her BKB, but you saw how little good it did to her in the last fight. She just can't deal enough damage, and with the Trance always being here, they absorb too much of the Eclipse damage. So that's very unfortunate. Luna right now being countered quite well on her ultimate by the Trance from the Nature's Prophet. Nasuker, as I said earlier, he's trying to get his BKB, but he's very far away from it. Nyx has decided to opt for a Bracer, so all the sets he can get to avoid dying to the burn. Windrunner has completed the mechanism, but it didn't really help him much. And it looks like the Dire here are going to get the entrance of the Radiant. He is going to get his Asut Kuras very soon.
Radiant's middle tower is
and
under attack.
Sylar is pushing by Ohai. Ohai completed the Bloodstone as well. DDC is scouting invisible. What do we have? We have 4 men here is grouping together. Lone Druid is going to go into the middle lane. Rubik has the Force Staff. Rubik has Smoke as well. I mean Dust as well, and also yeah, he has Smoke and he has Urn of Shadow. Sharky has, well, nothing new since the mechanism. The buyback still hurt him quite a lot, and he's not farming right now. He's not a farming, you know, Nature Prophet. Let's take a look at the last hits. He's in fact only at 45 creep kills, which is something fairly rare. We usually see a Nature Prophet just farming his ass off. And well, right now it is HYHY on the top at 142 creep kills, and Styler is following closely at 123. Styler, who died 3 times already, he doesn't really want those to die so much because it's gonna hurt him and hurt his farm a lot. Nature Prophet, they are going to start Roshan, and I'm not really sure the Radiant can even contest this, so they probably know that it's happening since everyone's missing. So it is either TP, nope, fake TP Sylar. So basically, maybe he's trying to scare Sylar away. Sylar doesn't really care though. Roshan falls down. It is Leshrac picking up the Aegis, so not even giving it to the Lone Druid. They're just that confident. They know that Lone Druid is just too tanky to fall, and Leshrac anyway is on the front line to deal the AoE damage with the bear. And HYHY, well, just has to stand behind and relax. So right now, Net's scouting out around with the Shadow Poison. Remember that Shadow Poison is... Ooh, Net actually going for a fairly surprising build here. I didn't watch this earlier, but he decided to max Disruption as well as Shadow Poison instead of Soul Catcher. So not maxing up the damage, maxing up the utility. Oh, actually, yeah, Shadow Poison does deal a lot of damage when maxed out. But the Soul Catcher, one of the best damage amplification spell, and instead going for Disruption, so less cooldown, more more opportunity to save your allies. Also, more damage coming from the illusion, and more. Oh, nice Shackle Shot. Lestrike's gonna get Force Staffed away, and I don't think Xiao wants to go so far in the enemy territory. Right now, they know that they have to fight under their own tower because we just saw how HYHY. I don't really sure what you're doing, and he is going to get stunned. But Yao here is low on health. Here comes the Eclipse. The Eclipse dealing some damage around, but everything falling on the trance. DDC is gonna fall right now. HYHY is still very, very high on health. And the bear just chasing everyone around, Ling force staffing himself, and then landing the stun that he stole earlier. The Shackle Shot's gonna find Ohai, but 3 already dead, and GG is called by Xiao. Fairly short game, 26 minutes, and LGD falling to the might of MUFC. MUFC being one of the powerhouse, as I said earlier in the cast. The MUFC we see here is the MUFC that are able to bring down the big Chinese teams, and we'll have to see if later on in the playoffs, MUFC will be able to fight down LGD once again. So thank you guys for watching. As usual, if you liked, please think about subscribing. Please thumbs up and also comment. It's always nice to see what the subscribers or what just viewers think about the way I cast. And well, that is gonna be it. So thank you for watching again, and bringing you back more Asia cast, more casts from the Asia pretty soon. See ya.